Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. This one is going to be the Rush series, where we are just rushing to Town Hall 16 as fast as possible, and we're getting pretty close. We have 4 more days until level 3, and then we go to, of course, level 4, level 5, and we're here at Town Hall 16. So, been a pretty quick journey here, 26 weeks in. We've been kind of slacking because there isn't really much to be upgraded here. We're upgrading these, or not much to be upgraded, but we're upgrading the storages here, and it's only a 6 million elixir upgrade. And because we're kind of really waiting on these huge times here, we haven't really been needing to farm a lot. So we've been putting more focus into the other series, which of course are the Not Rush series and the Strategic Rush series, if you didn't already know. So we're also going to be doing some trophy pushing here. No need to really go too crazy, just getting the star bonus. We have access to our warden, so it means that we don't need invisibility spells. I have no idea why I cooked some invisibility spells here. I think it was just because it's because I wanted to start farming gold in preparation for the town hall. But now that I think about it, maybe I got a little too excited there. So the reason why we're upgrading our storages and not our big hitter things is we did upgrade these army camps. We need one more, which we probably should get down. But I want to max out my gold storages just so that we can make sure that we can keep this going as fast as possible. I didn't want to start upgrading all these big hitter upgrades and then having to wait for the gold storage afterwards. So we're just banging it out now so that we don't have to worry about it, as we're pretty much only using sneaky goblins, and our war attack strategies should be good enough to hold our own here in war. So let's just jump right into it, into the Titan League farming. And yeah, if you've been here before, you know how it goes. We're just going to be sniping town halls, and we might be able to get a little bit of loot for our troubles. This one looks pretty easy, so we're going to just go for that. Of course, we have the wall wrecker, which I have been liking a lot. The wall wrecker is essentially removing the need for wall breakers. Of course, if you are a farmer that uses the... Oh man, I'm really tripping over my words. If you are a farmer that goes for everything, all the loot, of course, oh man, I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. So if you're a farmer that goes for all the loot, of course, the wall wrecker might not be enough for you. But as we're just chipping away at these town halls, we don't actually need more than a wall wrecker and a jump spell. So it is something to consider if you are doing this style of trophy pushing slash farming. I do say farming because you do get loot. What do I want to do with this? I think I don't want to use my wall wrecker, so let's just use the jump spell here. Oh, nice. I said nice because we got Teslas right here, and the Teslas are showing me that there are no traps in the area, so I'm just going to go straight into the sneaky goblins. I guess there could have been a tornado trap there. Why are we stopped? Okay. Which could have been scary now that I think about it, but we do have the invisibility spells in here, and I think the reason why I have a lot more invisibility spells is that we usually get 10 attacks in if we're going really crazy. It's very rare that we get more than 10 attacks, and if we did get more than 10 attacks, it's usually because there was a hole in the base and we got a freebie. So that being the case, we don't actually need more than 10 jump spells. So having 10 jump spells and the rest invisibility spell is probably more beneficial. as it makes it so that we can use less goblins, maybe to go for the town hall. As let's see, 1 second. This one will need 2 jump spells unless we get through it. We're no longer boosted, so we don't have access to the max level wall wrecker, so I actually don't trust that we'll get there. So I'm going to use the double jump here to go into this town hall. Let's drop 3 sneaky goblins. I like dropping 3 sneaky goblins to really test for any traps, having them take multiple different paths, as I don't like it when my sneaky goblins go weird on me and then they just like decide to die or trigger some sort of trap that they didn't trigger beforehand. So here we're just going to keep on pushing, of course. A relatively chill farming, what's it called? I'm going to use the wall wrecker here because I used 2 jump spells last time. But this pushing session has been pretty simple so far. Whoa. This is going to be a little annoying because we have to deal with the invisibility spell. But this is also why we have the invisibility. It looks like it's not trying to get triggered. Unless this one is out of range. Is this one just out of range? Oh, it looks like it is. So okay, fine. We're going to go to the gold then. Oh, and this one, okay. This invisibility spell is playing tricks on my heart here, because I thought that because it was covering the last gold storage, that would be covering that gold storage, but it looks like it wasn't. So we got pretty lucky there, even though it looked like we might have gotten a little unlucky, but it looks like we got lucky. And there is a saying, I don't know who made the saying or if it's just a saying we say, but it's better to be lucky than good. So I'll take being lucky every day of the week. Sorry if today's commentary is kind of bad. It's been a little over a week here, and I don't know. Today feels like, whoa. Today feels like I'm tripping over my words and not really, or I'm talking kind of like slower. But maybe I'm just imagining things here, so we're going to keep on going. I hate this base here. If you ever make this base, don't, because it's terrible. I can't say anything because my bases are horrible. If you've seen my bases, if you join the clan, gotta plug the clan every single time I can. If you want to join, it is, of course, free to join, but anyone can join as long as they say YouTube when applying. You'll get right in here. I think there's a wall here, so I think I do need a jump here. Oh, it looks like we might actually. There's very little damage on my dude. Oh, well, it's getting healed up, so maybe it's. I thought it was stuck on the storage, but yeah. So there's a wall there. The nice thing about the wall wrecker, if we had a higher level one. Oh, I didn't see the gold storage. I'm blind, dude. I'm blind. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I didn't mess it up. Come on, trigger. Nice. The nice thing about wall wrecker is that it can even trigger traps for you because it's a grounded unit. So because the wall wrecker went that way, I now know that there's nothing there. I was able to use the invisibility spell to trigger the other invisibility spell, and that's why we like invisibility spell. You never know when you're going to need it, and it does take away the need to bring one in the CC. So slowly but surely we're updating the attack. This attack has gone through many variants. I think I've been doing sneaky goblin attacks for well over a year, at least. Probably my most viewed video is a sneaky goblin video, and that one feels so outdated now that we've done a lot of experimenting. However, some may say that the video I posted there is a much better strategy. than what I'm using now, and I would probably agree to some extent, but I do have a lot of faith in this style of sniping farming strategy. Oh, as I really do like just getting free loot just for playing the game, for sniping town halls. Um, and of course our heroes suck, so we can't take full advantage of getting a lot of percent, but it isn't really the end of the world here. So it looks like we're pretty much done here. I think we can do 2 more attacks here. Got our 5-star win bonus. And yeah, if you've noticed, we're not really farming because we don't need to. We already have enough loot for our next building here. So we're just trying to get as much trophies as possible to get our ore. And I think I might try farming in Legend League, but it might be a little bit more difficult as Legend League forces you to attack 8 times, and I don't be doing that. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that that is something that I do. So there, we finally got a trap triggered. Again, I'm gonna drop the 3 sneaky goblins. This time I'm gonna drop invisibility here. Trigger that invisibility. Boom, it goes down. It looks like there's barely any traps up there. So now we can drop the warden and take out this town hall 16. Great attack for hitting up here. We don't care what town hall you are. If it's easy to hit you, we will be hitting you. And yeah, it is quite a cruel strategy if you think about it, because we use so little of our army, meaning that the person gets hit with a little itty bitty tiny little trophy loss, but it doesn't count towards their defense because of the change. So we're actually just like dunking on them, and then someone else is going to dunk on them later. So it is I think it is a little bit funny. And I wonder if everyone was doing this strategy, how the meta would change for defenses. But at the same time, everyone just put their town hall in the center and I wouldn't attack them. So, but if everyone did this, I could just see people taking so many defenses out of nowhere, and then they just like, it would be too difficult for them to defend if they were just getting dunked on all day, all the time by the sneaky goblins here. So the town hall sniping, of course, there's a lot of searching, a lot of attacking. So this one will be the longest out of the series is when it comes to video length, but we usually do end up getting ourselves a lot of progression here. Oh man, our dude is dying. Can you get through the wall? Oh, it looks like not. So this will be the last attack here. We'll have to waste our jump spells here, but wasting our jump spells is fine, as this was probably our last attack anyways. We did get a tornado trap, meaning that there probably isn't much that the base can do to stop us at this point. We're going to drop a ton of things, and because it's our last attack, we're going to drop our level 1 heroes. Let's go. Dropping them all for 20%. Boom. And I guess we might as well show off why we like high trophies, and if you have high level heroes, why you should be doing this. So we dropped all our heroes, and you can end the raid before your Eternal Tome wears off. But essentially, look, we got 30%, and we got a little bit of loot, but we get a really big loot win bonus, and that is why we are here. So, not much progression when it comes to the loot. If you're going for Town Hall snipes, you will be getting a decent amount of loot here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 attacks here. sniping town halls usually yields you about 100k. So you get a mill, which of course is trash. I'm not going to pretend it isn't trash, but a mill for sniping town halls, getting a ton of trophies, I think it's a pretty good trade-off. And you can of course always snipe out the loot that you want and drop those heroes to get an additional 100k on top of that, making it 2 mil for doing the bare minimum, which of course 2 mil is equal to 1 mil raids, which is kind of the goal for most farmers here. So something to consider, especially if you have high level heroes, and especially if you're Town Hall 16, I do think it is the best time to do it, as you'll be matched up against more Town Hall 16s that usually have their loot, like their big storages on the outside, making Titan very easy to farm up, specifically gold and elixir, as those gold and elixir storages are always on the outside. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.